love the yodel chromaticism. Low, 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 low. We are finally here, y'all. I know y'all have been requesting this video forever, but I wanted to wait to the end just to make sure I didn't miss anything. But now that the tour has ended, I can talk about it a little bit more the way I want to talk about it. So we're going to split this up into probably about 2 parts, I think. So we're going to do like a part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, maybe, okay? So this is chunk 1 of the Cowboy Carter tour analysis video series, if you will, okay? So now that I explained that, let's get into what we came to talk about. Let's do it, y'all. Let's do it. Hello, girls. The ya had a brightness and a growl to it. We're gonna make it do what it do, ya. Hello, girls. But the hello, girls was more relaxed and kind of wider down here. Hello, girls. Hello, fellas. So you can already hear some vocal textural differences in her approach, even before she sings. Already she's giving you some vocal variety, if you will. Toms, please. Inflection, slides. Toms, please.
We want to welcome you to the Beyonce Cowboy Carter Act 2. In a rodeo chicken circuit, we gonna make it do what it do, yeah. Put them hands together. We clapping. We drumming.
Yeah. You can hear there's kind of a larynx drop. Whoa, yeah. It's not yeah. No, it's more lower, kind of like the elevator went down in your throat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You see how it's more lower and robust instead of yeah. It's not here. Yeah. The background vocals, America have to pay. It's almost like the vibrato kind of slows down a little bit and it's very dramatic in that way. I just love that texture. And the ooh was a little yodel flip there. Ooh, I got the first note wrong, but you know what I'm saying? Ooh, it's a little register flip, yodel flip right there. Hey, I love that little run, okay? It was a nice twist, and I feel like it's different from the original recording. It's more straightforward down, but this one had a little twist with it. Fade, something like that, yeah. She's keeping more growls in the verse here too. Keep my faith. You know what I'm saying? There's a little bit more of a growl undertone in her delivery here. She's keeping some more compression here. She kind of is like this heady, bright, twangy, growl, grit moment here. Again, a lot of vocal variety. She's using a lot of different vocal colors and a lot of different vocal textures in the dramaticism and the delivery of this song, you know? So she's giving us a lot of different like theatrical sounds, if you will. Do you hear her inflection here? There's a lot of range in her vocal inflection. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of like, even in her talking. Again, theatrical sounds, theatrical delivery here. It's a little more darker, almost like the sound is taller. Why don't you love me when I make it so easy to love? Instead of love, no, love. It's more rounded. Easy to love. Maybe the jaw is lowered. Easy to love. Little pucker in the lips too. Yeah. Those slides right there. They didn't have vibrato, but they had such a nice swing. That was a nice vocal moment. See that guy on the bass? That's my friend Al. Al, my friend, I hope you're watching this. If you're watching, man, I'm so excited for you. Even still, man, oh my gosh. But yes, we actually went to church together. Like, for real, this is a friend for real. He's played many times, I've sang at church, other places. So yeah, he's like a friend for real, like for real. It's so cool seeing Al like this. This is crazy. Okay, let's keep playing. Like, Al, you're walking next to Beyonce. Ah! What? Ah! Okay, I'm done. Insane, yeah. She kind of had like a twangy growl. Say yeah. And it kind of came out of it as she traveled down on that run right there. B-E-Y-I-N-C-E-I. All those little letters there had a little scoop. B-E-Y-I-N-C-E-I. It wasn't B-E-Y-N-C-E. No, it was B-E-Y-I-N-C-E. You hear the little scoops. B-E-Y-I-N-C-E. And the letters that were vowels had glottal onsets. B-E-Y-I-N-C-E. So everything's separated. So it's B-E-Y-I-N-C-E. You see how it's separated with the glottal stops and the space in between with the scoops. B-E-Y-I-N-C-E.
You so pretty, Big Daddy. You so pretty, so pretty.
You so pretty, you so pretty, you so pretty. each one got brighter and higher as she went up, and then she got back more darker and longer in this verse right here. You hear all that vocal differences, all that vocal variance that I keep talking about? There's a lot of vocal variances happening, a lot of vocal colors, textures, techniques, things are happening all through this song. It's a lot of vocal stuff happening in this song. Little tiny quick things, you know, little tiny quick changes, but a lot of changes nevertheless. You see the guy on the keyboard, the guy on the piano that's lit up with the fire? That's another friend of mine, Kyrie. Man, I really know some famous people, really know some well-to-do, successful people. But yeah, he's played with me. I've sang with him before as well. We grew up from the same area in Ohio, okay? So yeah, that's my boy as well. Ain't that crazy? Man, oh man. You can hear there's a pucker and a long tallness, warmth to the sound. And I think there's probably a lowered larynx too. She's probably kind of making the sound darker. A lot of theatrics. Again, very theatrical in the delivery here. Like, that sounded like some kind of run that she was doing in the shake. It was almost like a tremolo run. Ooh, you know, something like that, but the run was still in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was like a distinct set of notes that she chose, it sounded like, but it was still, ooh, whoa, which is kind of like a melisma if you think about it. It's kind of like a classical melisma in a way, because a classical melisma is more so fashioned like that. Well, some people sing it like that. It's almost like a ho 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 with like small H sounds in between each note in the run. So by that logic, if it's a whoo, it's almost like a chitlin circuit melisma, ha ha, or something like that. Something like that. I don't know, something like that. I'm waiting for this part. I love this part.
Bonjour, Dennis. Happy birthday, Nick. Hello, Bianca. What's up, Gloria? Parents say yeah.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? It's that twangy, bright growl. It's not yeah, no. Yeah. And it's almost like a more narrow vocal tract growl. Yeah.
Lola say yeah. Y'all sound good. Beehive say yeah. Let me see about y'all over here. Cowboy Leo say happy birthday, baby. Charles say yeah. Louis say yeah.
her body is digging in when she does it. Yeah, 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 yeah. You see that torso is really engaged. Those breathing muscles are engaging because the air pressure can really make the sound bite some more because you're adding that subglottal air pressure, subglottal where the vocal folds meet. So subglottal air pressure. I'm adding some air pressure to that grit in the sound. It can really spur the brightness and the texture of the sound to make the yeah really hit. Yeah, yeah, instead of yeah, yeah. I feel myself adding a little bit more air pressure. I can feel my abs engaging more when I have that sound going on. So I bet you that's what she's doing. She's adding more air pressure just a little bit by way of engaging the breathing muscles to really give some more anchor and support to what she's doing.
Douglas say, I got.
And this is organic. This is not like, oh yeah, do the same thing every time. No, man, this is organic. This is organic. This is church. This is organic. This is very spur of the moment. What she's feeling, the band and the singers have to respond immediately. You know, it's kind of like when you sing in the choir at church and the director has this big ending and they're like, watch me, I'm gonna do something different. That's kind of what's happening here. You gotta watch the director because they're gonna do something different. So you cannot take your eyes off the director. You cannot take your ears off the director. You have to be engaged mentally, physically the entire time with the director. Beyonce's the director, the band and the singers are the choir, so to speak. So when she's like, hey, I'm gonna do something different, you better watch because she's gonna do something different, you know?
Say what? Don't you love me? Why don't you love me?
That T of don't, why don't, it's pronounced each time. That T of don't is clear. Why don't you love me? And there's a little pucker to the sound too. It's not why, it's why don't you love me? Love me? It's not love me? No. Love me? Why don't you love me? I love the yodel chromaticism. Low, 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 low. She gets softer, decrescendos. Low, low, low. It's almost like a tremolo or like a trill. Low, 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 low. And then she kind of does this crescendo on the L of love, where she kind of crescendos into the vowel of love. This is such a cool moment of vocal control. And the band is going down with her. They're kind of decrescendoing with her. And as she picks back up, the band picks back up, and she kind of does some decrescendos and crescendos and more to get back into the big part at the end here. Again, the band is watching, the choir, the singers are watching and listening for her because she's doing something different each night with this, from what I understand, you know? Me, the vowel opened up. It was me, whatever the run was. I probably butchered it, but you see how my vowel changed. Me, she got more darker. That lip pucker and the longer shape in the vowel here, though the shape is not, it's just a little bit longer. It really darkens up the sound, which is what she wanted in this song. She wants those darker sounds, those darker textures in this song. Again, vocal diversity, vocal variety is happening a lot in this song. this song. This may be my favorite song from Cowboy Carter. High tide in the city. It's just so many intentional slides and the tension in the slides of the song. It's just so cool to hear how they layered the octaves and the harmony in this song here, and how she uses this breathy, light, but yet kind of more neutralized sound. High tide in the city. It's almost like boring in dialect, in inflection, but it's not boring. You know what I'm saying? It's just very simple, like I'm a bored kid or something. High tide in this, like, oh my God, here we go. But it's so not that, you know? High tides in the city. Almost like you're being sarcastic in a way, right? And that I'm running had a little yodel flip. I'm running on fear. They're running on fear. You see how my vocal fold mask changed shape? I'm running on fear. And everything is really gradual. Nothing is quick. Fear. No R for real. It's fear, not fear. Fear. Oh, dear, you and your. It's almost like a topsy-turvy song, you know? Gator tears. Another slight, light yodel flip on that Gator tears. You said stop the river. You said change the. You said vocal fry onsets right there. You said stop the river from running. I've been a dam or two. Something about those tears of yours. How does it feel to be adored? Yours instead of yours. No, yours with the vocal slide in there, that glissando. Something about those tears of yours. How does it feel to be adored? And adored has an R in it as well, but she made both of those rhyme by taking out the R from both yours and adores. Yours adores. Come on. And the consonants are loose too. Sweet ain't need time to grow. Think about leaving. It's not sweet. Things need time to grow. No. Sweet ain't need time to grow. Think about leaving. Yeah, you see how it's kind of loose and relax. Even the consonants have a looseness to them. It's so legato, but still rhythmic. But see how connected it is? It's not da 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 da. the little slides, everything is very connected vocally. Even the consonants are lighter. But I'm letting telling me to set right on down. With vibrato, right on down. The vibrato is really present. It's very legato in a sense. Very connected.
I hope that you know that once I loved you, I wish that I know you let me wonder.
Wonder, love ya. There's like a breathy yodel flip. Wonder, told ya. You see what I'm saying? So when they switch up to the heady voice, thin folds, it gets breathy. Na na. With the throw at the end of the breathy part right there, the breathy yodel, the up flip of the yodel. Da da. Yeah. So it's really loose, kind of like a sigh. Da da. Da da.
I hope that God knows that I'm in need.
I saw Liv too. Hey, Liv. Yes, I know we follow each other. Hey, girl. One of the backup singers. Yeah.
Right about now, my soul is reminding me that we're forever young.
We're forever young. So she lingered on the forever, let it go a little longer, did a little backbeat syncopation, ever young, and then the NG of young, she sung through it. We're forever young. Yeah, because N is a voice consonant. NG, I should say, is a voice consonant, a voice sound. I can make sound and elongated note on that consonant sound alone, that phonetic sound alone. Done. More yodel flips. She does a lot of these little tiny quick yodel flips in her delivery. To the DD's and then she lingered to the N sound again of done. Except this time it was an N sound, not an NG sound. Done. You know what's interesting on those two? Da-da, closer. There's a textural difference between those two phrases right there. It's the same notes and everything, but the first one, da-da-da, was more heady and breathy. She flipped it to a yodel thing. The second one, da-da, and she went more chesty on the second one. Yeah. Very interesting, Beyonce. Yeah. Very intentional. Very intentional. Very intentional. Done. She played with the vowel on done. Done. Almost like she had it more rounded and more focused on the dawn, and then at the end of the run, done. She almost added a diphthong to it. Done. In a way. Is pretty breathy. Da, na, 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 na. Even in the chestiness, the chesty moments, it's still pretty breathy. And if not breathy, it's kind of just light and thinner in texture and weight. You know, even the consonants again are lighter here. They're not super hard, super punched. They're very nice, so they can glide through the vocal line. So then the vocal line's not interrupted by any consonants. The consonants are just light enough to where the friction does interrupt the vocal line or the flow of the vocal line. Telling me to read out right now, right about now. See how light my consonants are? It's not right about now. No, right about now.
Body laid out on these filthy floors. Your bloodstains on my custom couture. Bathroom attendant let me right in. She was a big fan.
Interesting. Floors, coutures. The word floor is floor, right? It's F-L-O-O-R, but she made the floors rhyme with coutures. You know, so the floors or floor. She lessened the presence of the R to make it match with coutures. Floors, coutures. It wasn't floors, coutures. No, floors. So instead of an R, she just kind of made it more of a schwa or a neutralized ending syllable to the word floor. Floors.
I really tried to stay cool, but your arrogance disturbed my solitude.
I really tried to stay cool, but your vocal slack, creaky door sound, I really tried to stay cool.
Now I ripped a dress and you're all black and blue. Look what you made me do. They keep saying that I ain't nothing like my father. I'm the furthest thing from choir boys and altars. If you cross me, I'm just like my father. I am colder than Titanic
waters, father. All those words have ER endings, but she again let go of the ER and made it more of a schwa, a neutralized sound. Fathers, waters, altars. Now altars. You see what I'm saying? So the R is not really there, but it's still there because contextually we know she's saying altars, waters, fathers, but phonetically it's altars, fathers, waters.
Lord, from these fantasies in my head, they ain't never been safe ones. I don't fellowship with these fake ones. So let's travel to white chapels and sing hymns, hold rosaries and sing in stained glass symphonies. Cleanse me, Holy Trinity, from this marijuana smoke smell in my hair. I sashay my dress.
All of those consonants are very clear. There's a lot of consonants you had to go through in that part right there, but they were all very clear still.
In my best impression of a damsel in distress, this alcohol and smell of regret, I lowered my catch. Outfit too small to hide my scars, feeling bottled up like bottle service thrusts. How long can he hold his breath before he's dead?
The vibrato is very consistent in this song as well. There's vibrato almost on every single syllable in her sung verses here, in her singing, you know. Na 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 na. See what I'm saying? There's a lot of vibrato happening here. It kind of alludes to the classical undertones of this song, especially with the Caught Me Obeying, which is coming up. There's like a classical undertone legato in this song, even with the constantly moving accompaniment. It kind of gives into more of that legato-y, vibrato-y type sound, you know? Senza di te day long. Little crescendo there. And it's caro, not caro. Caro, flipped R. Caro mio ben. Again, the classical undertones is really heard right here. Credi mio ben. Cesorite languisce il cor. More vertical shapes in the vowels too. Caro, not caro. Caro mio ben. Little head voice flip that you kind of flip the register a little bit. The vowel change. Though it's still ooh, so to speak, or oh, the vowel itself phonetically changed. Ooh, you can hear it. Ooh, that's acoustic. So higher you go, the more wider the vocal tract or the cylinder needs to be for the pitch to be heard, the frequency.
With these fake ones, so let's travel to Whitechapels and sing hymns, oh rosaries, and sing and sing black symphonies. Cleanse me, Holy Trinity, from this marijuana smoke smell in my hair. Nothing like my father, but I'm the furthest thing from choir boys and altars. If you cross me, I'm just like my father. I am colder.
Colder. Had a little crescendo in there too. After the cold, the initial colder. The word is still colder. Colder. So she really left off the R altogether here. It's colder. Modified the vowel to a ooh. Colder. And flipped registers as well. You hear that yodel flip right there. That register vocal mass flip. There it is. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed watching it and breaking it down with y'all. And as I will forever say to you, be vocally bold, creative, and aware, but most of all, be vocally you. I love you so much. I'll see y'all.